Assalamu alaikum Marshall, how are you? Sorry for the delay, I was watching match, so it took me some time to come back to you. Okay, what you have to do is this is normally working on internet, so you get to see this view. But what happens when you go offline is the question. So you need to have offline maps. Offline maps currently you get only from Bing Maps, so that's how it is. So you have to do a small purchase here also. You have to go to My Maps. So this option will be only available once you purchase an additional app. I think it's not that much expensive, so it's like 10 dirhams or something. So you have to go to custom map. First you have to set up which offline map you want to download it. So these things are not, I'm not able to delete it, but for me it's like only the Bing's satellite map, only this is gonna work. I will send you what to put here. Basically this is what is gonna help you download the offline maps. So once you have done this and saved, then you go to maps and how to download a map. Where is this? Okay, size stop. Okay, download new map, and it will ask you, once you have set up this custom maps, it will ask you which one you want to download. MotionX road, terrain, navigation, marine. You will get good maps for this, for only for the US, but not for the UAE. So for the UAE you have to use this Bing satellite, because this is the name I have given it. So how to download the area? You can download the full UAE, but it's gonna be a very huge file. Did you see this? It will tell you what is the size of it, and this is the zoom size. The maximum you zoom, the more accurate you can zoom after download. So I prefer to keep it between 15 and 18, so that's what I want. And how to select it? You have an option. You can either select it as a radius or a route, like. And how I have downloaded this is, because it takes a lot of time, I have downloaded it in like batches, like from Alfaya to Svehan as one batch, and from Svehan to Al Faka one batch, and Al Faka to Badair another, and from Badair to Al Faya in Sharjah, which is Maliha, as one batch. So I have done like 5 different segments. Or else you can, in other words, you can just first plan your route in Google Map and then go and just download it. You see it says like estimated space is 30 GB, it says insufficient. So that's what it will take you to go to. For Oman you have to do the same thing. You just select the terrain and zoom size. You can just reduce the zoom size. What happens when you reduce the zoom sizes when you download it? After downloading offline, when you zoom in like up to like 16x, it will be showing you the terrain. After 16x it will become blank. So that's how it happens. All you have to do is just select which area or which size you want and hit download. It takes a while, like 8 hours to 10 hours, based on the size and how much zoom rate you want. And how to go and see where it is and how it is, just go to menu, setup, downloaded maps. These are all the tiles I have downloaded based on, sometimes I download based on the route I want to go and explore, like Liva or Arada to Murezera, things like that. I just download it based on the trip I want to do in that specific area. So that's more like small size. So you see the size, it's 8 MB, 37 MB. The bigger ones, this Liva one, it's so big. You can still go and view the map, like how big I have downloaded it. So just click OK. So this red thing what you see is the area. This is usually the family trip we do in Liva, which is opposite Madinat Zaitila Liva Hotel. So similarly, once you download, you can see that. How to now view this map on offline? For example, I will just show you. Okay, now I am online. So the zoom out, the zoom in, you see, just for example I'll go to Spehan because that's easier. Okay, or Alfaya. Okay, Spehan. Now I am on Google Maps. So if you hit the maps, it will tell you like which one here. it shows Bing satellite. This is basically my downloaded map, but it's still connected to the internet, so it's gonna still refresh on its own, even areas which is not downloaded. Okay, so you see this is there. So if I just can change the map to Google, so this is how Google is gonna show you, and this is through the internet. Now I'll switch off the internet. Okay, now Wi-Fi is gone. Start to zoom in because there might be some buffer in it. It will still take it and show you, but when there is no buffer, you see, you don't see the terrain. You don't see the terrains are all blurred out because it's not refreshing. Because when I was in this area, my internet connection was active, so it just took a buffer. Now there is no internet, so this area it's not showing. I have this area downloaded in my Bing map, so I just go change it to Bing map. You see, it's gonna come. It's gonna come for almost every area which I have downloaded. I don't have any download in this specific area, so this is what will happen if I don't have download. This is what happens. So there is, to some extent, it just captures the buffer from your previous view, but the areas which you never went into or checked, it doesn't get it. So this is how it works for offline maps. I believe you got the idea of what I said. I will now send you the things. What you have to do is, first you have to go to custom map. You have to do a small purchase here, and then click new, and you can rename it anything because it's a Bing satellite map. I just put it like Bing satellite map, and the link which I will send you in WhatsApp, put it here in this place, and then just click save. Once you have saved it, then you go to my maps and click download new map. It will show here. For now it will only show you in your mobile MotionX road, MotionX terrain, and marine. These Bing satellite maps and Gmaps offlines is not gonna come. These two are my added one. Google until like 2010 they were giving this free option, but later they stopped it for security reasons. So now we have only Bing satellite maps, which is like updated once a year. So they are not like 100% to today's date. To check when it was last updated, you just have to go to the website bingmaps.com, and if you zoom in, there will be a date in the map somewhere which will be like slightly invisible. So that's the date. Okay, Masha, thank you.